Hello everyone. So if you remember, we told when we are discussing the EIGRP in the beginning class, we are saying EIGRP is a protocol which is doing the load balancing for equal cost and also unequal cost. So now we are going to do that lab. First we will do the equal cost and then we will look for the unequal cost. By default, EIGRP support equal cost load balancing over 4 link. Means if 4 links are connected, they will do the equal cost load balancing. If we want to change, we can change depending upon the router. We can change and we can increase the maximum 16 depending upon the router. How much capacity router is having, we can increase also. But by default, they are doing the load balancing for 4 link. 4 link means, example, if you have this link like this, you have this is a 1 2 3 and this is a 4. If we have 4 link and if all are using the same fast Ethernet, so they will store all the route in the routing table. Routing table will store the best route. If all 4 routes are best route, then they will store all 4 routes in our routing table. That is nothing but EIGRP is doing the equal cost load balancing. So now let's do a lab so you will have more idea. So this is a basic lab. What we will do, we will take 2 link and we will give 192.168.12.0 and another link is 21.0 and we will configure the EIGRP. We will do this loopback also here in the R2. Then at last we will check and we will get the how many paths is present, how many path is present in the routing table. We will verify. So we will check that one and we can tune, we can increase or decrease the path. We will check that also. We will use this maximum path command to increase the path. By default, they are doing for 4 path. So let's do. I will take this router. I will take 2 router, R1 and R2. And here we will connect the 2 link. I will use F0/0 to F0/0. If you need, I will enable this port number. So this is a F0/0 and this is also F0/0. I will take one more here, F1/0, F1/0. So we can take 4, 5, whatever we need we can take. For lab purpose we will take only one. Just we need to show when we have the equal cost, it is storing in the table. Which table? Routing table. And also we need to show when we have the unequal cost, we will modify some parameter. Depending upon that parameter, it will store that also. So we will verify that now. I will write here loopback 0 and this IP we will give as a 2.2.2.2 and here IP schema I will give in between. 0/0 we will use as a 192.168.12.0 and another one we will use as a 21.0. This one, the below one we will change. We will take 21.0. This one 21.0. So let's do the configuration. Configuration is simple. Let me take the notepad and I will start the router also. Let me start the router and let me take the console of router also. So it will boot and it will be ready for us. So let me close this and this one is okay. Let me take the console of the router 2 also. And here in the notepad we will start writing the configuration. Here for this one we can write equal cost. Let me write here EIGRP equal cost lab. Okay, so configuration for R1 same as we do before. Enable config T host name R1 and then we will assign the IP interface fast Ethernet 0/0, then IP address 192.168.1.1, 12.1 we will use 12.1, 255.255.255.0. Then we will write no shut and we need to use another interface. So I will copy this. I will paste here another interface is F1/0. So this will be 1 and here this will be 21. Okay, so just I assign the IP address to this 2 interface of R1. Now we need to enable the EIGRP. So we will write router EIGRP1, and we can use this command for lab purpose, network 0.0.0. So automatically with this command it will enable EIGRP in all the active interface. Or if you want, we can write another method also, like we will write network ID. Okay, how many network? This is one network, this is another network, so we will write 2 times. And then we can write no auto summary, because this is a, I think, which version, let me check this router version, let me check. I taken console or no? Here this is a console, so let me type here ver, show ver, which version this one, this is a 15.2. so auto summary is disabled in this one, so no need to write no auto summary here. Okay, and now here this configuration we will modify. Here we will change, this is 2, this is 2, and we will have one more loop back here. So I will write interface loopback 0, IP address 2.2.2.2 255.0.0.0. so this interface, that is loopback 0, also going to advertise in the EIGRP as I write 0.0.0. so let's paste this configuration and we will verify. So I will copy this configuration from here to here. I will go in the console of R1. This is a console of R1. I will paste this configuration in the console of R1. So everything is I have some spelling mistake, EIGRP. So let me correct here, EIGRP, then we will have the P here. Okay, and here also I will correct EIGRP. Okay, so now this configuration is okay till here to here. Only EIGRP is having issues, so I will copy, I will paste that one, this one. Now we will go here, I will paste here. Okay, so this is a EIGRP configuration for R1. Now I will take the configuration from our R2, from here to here, this is a R2 configuration. I will go to R2 and I will paste here. So I will paste here. If you see, everything is okay, no issue, everything is working perfectly, right? Yeah, so now we can check as per our theory. If we see show IP route, we will have the 2 route. If you see, this is the route we are getting, this is the one route which we learn from the EIGRP. Or let me write another way, if I write show IP route EIGRP, we will get only EIGRP route. And if you see here what we are getting, if anyone want to go to this network 2.network, we can go with 2 paths. One is 192.168.21.2, or we can use 192.168.12.2. They are doing the equal cost load balancing. They are putting both the part in the routing table. Both AD value is 90 and both metric is 156160, 156160. Both are having the same metric and same AD value. That's why in the routing table they have both route. So they are going to what we can say, they are going to do the load balancing. We can check the topology table also, show IP EIGRP topology, and if we see here in the topology table also, we can see this is a 2 route, we have 2 successor, 2 best route we have to go to this location, and that 2 best route is stored in the routing table. And so this is the equal cost load balancing, because we have the same metric, that's why both route install in the routing table. And if you see in the topology table, we will have 2 successor value here. What we can do here, we can check here, like we can put some comments here, like if you want to increase or decrease the value. What I can do here, I can go in the configuration, I can write here router EIGRP 1, and then I can write here maximum path count and press question mark. Here I can give, this router will support 1 to 32, means he can do the equal cost load balancing from 1 to 32. By default they will do for only 4 only. If I write show IP protocol, we can check here. If you see maximum path, they are saying the 4, So by default they will do the load balancing for the 4 link. 4 link means, if you see here, we have here in this one only 2 link. If you have 4 link also, they will do load balancing. They will store all 4 link in the routing table. If you increase above 4, it will not come in the routing table by default. But if we want to tune that one, we can tune. How we can tune, how we can change? Just simple, just we need to go here, go in the global configuration mode, write router EIGRP and the AS number we are using 1. Then we will write maximum path, and here we can define. Example, if you want to use 5 path, we can write 5 path. Or example, if you don't want to use 4 path, you want to use only 1, you can write like this. And now you can check show IP route EIGRP, you will have only 1. If you see here, before what we are getting, before we are getting 2. One is going from 192.168.12.2, another is going from 192.168.21.2. If I want to go to 2.2.2. network, I have 2 route. I can go with this one or this one before. But now what I done, I don't need to do load balancing. I told to EIGRP, I don't need load balancing. I need only 1 path. So EIGRP given only 1 path. If I don't need this one, I will remove. How we can remove? We will go on inside again, router EIGRP 1. We can write no maximum path 1. So whatever by default path is there, that will come. And if you see here, we will write show IP route EIGRP. Now we have the 2 route. So we can tune. By default, EIGRP is doing the 4 link, but we can make this one as a 1 or 2 or 3 depending upon your requirement. Okay, when I make 1, we are getting only 1 route. When I make default, we are getting 2 route because we configure 2. If we install more 2 link and we configure, all 4 will come here. And another method also we can check. How we can check? Trace route, and I can write 2.2.2.2 and I can press enter. So here it is showing one packet is going from this one 192.168.12.2. second packet is going here 192.168.21.2. again third packet is going from 192.168.12.2. so it is showing here, it is doing the load balancing. They are sending the packet from the one packet from here, one packet from here. If you see this one, it's showing 12.2. here if you see 21.2. so like this they are doing the load balancing. This is a equal cost load balancing. This one. Why we use trace route? Just we need to trace our packet going from which link. Example, if you are standing here and you want to check our packets are going from this above link or below link, we will write here trace route and destination IP. What is destination IP? This one 2.2.2. when we write this one, it will show us the packets are going from here. If you check before, packets are going from 20.2, again it is going to 12.2. if we do again, it will go from 12.21 here, 21.2 here, 12.2. they are doing the load balancing. One packet will go from there, one packet will go from other link. This is a equal cost load balancing. And how we can check also? We can write here show IP protocol. When we write this one, you will get here this value here. Maximum path is 4. So by default 4 path is enabled. So we can check this one also. And this is a equal cost load balancing. And what else we can do? We can now do for the unequal cost. Unequal cost also we can perform. That is also similar, but here in unequal cost, how we will do the unequal cost? Simple. Here what we done, we use the all links are fast Ethernet 0/0, fast Ethernet, all are fast Ethernet. So what we can do, one link we will use fast Ethernet, another link we can use Ethernet, another link we can use serial. So we will have 3 links, so we will have the different costs because matrix is calculating depending upon the interface bandwidth. So we will have different costs, then all 3 paths will not come in the routing table. We will do some technique, so all 3 paths will come in the routing table. So we can do that one also. Okay, we can do that one also. So let me stop this recording. This is a equal cost load balancing lab, this one in EIGRP.